For anyone's curious, it's 3 o'clock and Baylor's bundled up, hasn't left the couch. Just wanted to point that out. But today, I don't know what we're doing. We got to change old Bass over here. Bass don't like glass bottom. Bass is pissed. He wants the big old something. He wants some sand. But as you can see, the water's a little murky too. I was vacuuming. Well, I didn't vacuum anything out. Kevin, you can't eat me. Oh, what was that? We already kind of scrubbed some of the algae around because today I want to highlight what I believe is probably the most necessary fish keeping tool. What that is this doohickey right here. It's this big guy. So I've used pumps before. If anyone's curious, this is a submersible pump. You can use it for all different features, which I can show you on the back over here. I hope this is focused. I'll try and put my face next to it so it shows. You can put it in the yard, in a hot tub, in a pool, or maybe a garage and or basement. Let's say you guys live up north, you have a nice basement. I don't have a basement. Baylor, you got a basement? No, we don't got no basements around here. It takes out water of literally anything. But for me, I use it to do water changes, that's really about it. I was hoping to come up with some more things, but that's all I really use it for, to be honest. I don't have an above ground pool, and I don't have a hot tub. Well, there is a big storm outside right now. We're not going outside at all. So if there's a storm, we can probably fix the yard up, but she needs some water, so probably not. But let's open this bad boy up. It's got a whole bunch of fun stuff.
Smartbot?
Yeah, the old Smartbot, brother.
Oh my God.
If anyone's curious, this one is the Smartbot. It is the Robust. This one here is the 2800, if anyone is curious, or if you would like this one, I will leave a link into the description below to their website. You guys can go pick one up for yourself. They are actually, a lot of these pumps are usually more expensive. This one's actually very reasonably priced. We have an elbow connector, another little, to connect some hoses, is my guess. And then over here, we got all different sizes. So today we're gonna be using, I don't know what size it is, but we'll get there when we get there. Pull this out. But like I was saying, I've used these in the past. I do already have a different one, and they claim it would do, I think it was 2,500 gallons per hour. I could barely drain a 200-gallon tank in like 45 minutes. That is a horrible sales point to then actual product doing feature. I don't know what word I'm looking for, but that thing sucked. This guy here is Big Mama. Look at this big boy. Let's pull her. Let's get this box out of here. This thing ain't it. But look at this guy. It honestly is tiny. It's not super big like your submersible pumps are. This one's perfect though. It can sit on its top. It can sit on its side if it happens to get knocked over. You can pull this whole bottom piece out to clean out the internal little propeller or suction fan, whatever you want to call it. And over here is what you attach your hose to. So I mean, if you want, you could either screw this bad boy in like that, if you guys can see, and just run a straight hose out. You could also use this as let's say you have two 50-feet hoses and you need a 100-foot stretch. Well, you use this to connect your two hoses together. For today's purpose, I'm gonna be using this bad boy right here. So as you can see, I'm gonna set it in the bottom of the tank and then also into the barrel to repump water back into it. But then you screw your hose into here and it will pump your hose clean out. And for today, I'm gonna be using this one, which is a 3/4 inch. And it is, that's like the typical regulation for like a garden hose. That's what I've always used. I don't have a flat hose, but I'd love to get a flat hose where you can just roll it up real tight. Doesn't take up much room. And I'd love to use the 2-inch one. Let me show you guys the 2-inch Mama. Look at this big guy right here. This thing's huge. But this one right here will pump out so much water. That is what you will get the maximum 2,800 gallons an hour with. So hopefully this thing beats my expectations, because I have low expectations because of the other pumps I've used in the past. They've all have sucked. So hopefully this guy right here, this will be my first time testing it with you guys. Oh, I do like this, a little Velcro. God, that's some good Velcro, jeez. There we go, okay. So then you got this big old long daddy cord, so you can just plug her in wherever you need. So we'll keep her all undone here. And let's get this thing hooked up, ready to go. We're gonna add, well, I gotta drain out Kevin and Bass's tank real quick because we need to add some sand, because Bass likes to go on bed and he needs some sand to make himself a nice bed. So we're gonna do that, and then we'll also add a big stump in there later in the future sometime, because just give Bass a little something, a little feel of home, I think is the word I'm looking for. So let's get this thing in the water. Let's drain some of this water out and then add the sand. Hopefully we don't overflow the tank into the whole living room. So as you guys can see, I hooked my hose up and I put it into the trash can here because I don't have a long enough hose to reach outside. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna pick this guy up here, just pick him up, set him on in. We'll just Ooh, sorry Bass, I dropped that kind of hard, buddy. I'm gonna pull it into the middle there. There we go. All good. Only downside here is we gotta turn off. I don't even have it plugged in yet and the thing's already siphoning. Okay, well hang on a second. We gotta turn the light on, turn the tank off. I don't know what I just did, but apparently it's just siphoning away. The thing ain't even plugged in. Thing's good enough, don't even gotta plug the thing in. How about that? Well, what we're gonna do here is to make this go a lot faster, give this the old plug in. Oh yeah, she kicked into hyperspeed. Good golly, look at her go. We're gonna let this thing pump. See how fast she goes. I should have timed it, but I don't know what like the gallons per hour is in there. Want to get in the wave pool?
I'd rather pump.
Oh, she pumping all right. So we're gonna let this thing pump out. I'm gonna probably lower maybe about, I don't know, probably down to here-ish so that we can dump the sand in there and be good to go. Not getting any fishes' mouths or anything like that. I don't want them to start huffing on all the sand. I don't know what that'll do to them, but don't want to find out. So we're gonna empty out this water and then get it all situated. And then we'll put this pump right back into here and pump this water back into the tank once the sand is in there, if we need to pump sand back in. So, but if you guys do want this pump for yourself, like I said, I will leave it in the description. And I've spent hundreds of dollars on pumps before. The one I was speaking about earlier that claimed that it's pumped at this speed, per hour, all this stuff. It was like a $300 pump, and the thing sucks. It doesn't work half the time. They claimed that you could set it upright and it would like suck water out like up to like, I don't know, 1/8 of an inch or something. That's a bunch of hippy dippy because clearly it never worked right. So this one, on the other hand, it actually goes up to 1/16 of an inch and it will do an auto stop. Like once it starts sucking air, it'll automatically stop the pump. It knows what to do not to run itself dry, burn itself out, all that stuff. And this one's only $199. So if you guys want this, I like it so far. As you can see, this is also, like I said, my first time using it. I'm gonna use it over at the 200 gallon that's over at Augie's house. This is gonna be my main pump from now on. I wanna get a big 2-inch hose to really show this thing, or to show off what this thing really will do. We can't do that today, obviously, but we will get to it later and in a few videos. Hopefully I'm gonna order a hose probably tonight. Hopefully she'll come in here soon and we can really put this thing to the test. But like I said, I'll leave a link in the description if you guys do want this pump. So alrighty, well, this thing's been pumping pretty quick, pretty fast right there. So we're gonna go ahead, unplug it. And like I said, it's still gonna keep siphoning because it already has its siphon going. So we're just gonna grab the cord here and actually we'll just grab the pump itself. Let it suck a little bit of air. Break the siphon, let it drip a second here so we don't get water all over the carpet. Alrighty, and then into the trash can. There we go, just let it sit in there for a second. Now let's crack these bags open and get to pouring in their brand new sand. Alrighty, we got the sand all in. I don't know how even it is because I can't really see in there right now, but let's find the other end of my hose here. So we're gonna have to do this quick because this hose is gonna go all over the place. So we gotta plug this thing in real quick and then instantly go grab it because I think it's just gonna go flying everywhere. So plug it in. And then we'll hold on to it here. We'll kind of just blow it around the tank. And then, like I said, I don't know where the sand all laid, so the fish are gonna, hey Kevin, don't bite me again. He literally ran right into my hand trying to bite me when I was moving the sand around. He sucks sometimes, but we're gonna get this sand all smoothed out here. I may honestly just leave it the way it looks. Maybe it'll look a little more natural, like it just got tossed in there, because that is what happened. They'll move it around a little bit. They'll do their fish things with it, or whatever they do to it, and hopefully that does the thing. But this pump, look at it. Oh my God, that was not good, but the power of this pump is pushing out right now. It's gonna move the sand around for me. Like if I just aimed it straight down, you guys can see the sand getting blown around. I'll just kind of blow it around a little bit. Maybe I'll smooth it out, look a little more natural. So far, I like this pump. This thing's doing pretty good. So ideally, it should be able to suck out almost all of that water. That the trash can's not a flat bottom trash can, so it should be able to suck out all of the water. We should be right back to full on their tank, and we should be back in business. Alrighty, we're getting close to being done here. Got just about I don't know, maybe an inch or two left of water. Thing's still pumping strong like it normally would. Oh, and sounds like, no, we're still pumping. Yep, looks like we hit the end of our, and how about that? Did you boys hear that? Look at that, she turned herself off. Just like I said, it has that little extra feature in there, and didn't even mean to show that to you guys, but look at that. And look, still plugged in. and it's completely off. So go over here, we'll unplug it. It has its little sensor in it, so it knows perfectly when to shut off. So let's go back over here, let's turn the switch on, and their tank should turn back on here, and voila. Oh, actually the sand didn't do too bad. It's probably super, super foggy for you guys. My eyes helps a little bit better. All this little black, I want to call it soot, but I don't know what it is. It'll all get blown around. I'm actually gonna add another wave maker here soon. I'm gonna have to adjust that one up, actually. I'll do that now. That one's just gonna blow all the sand around, and we don't want that. We don't want a big sand pocket getting blown around there. So let's just give it one of these little, there we go. Kevin's still trying to bite me. We'll re-flatten that back out. The scape won't be beautiful, I will say that. It's going to be very, very boring for right now. But that's the log right there that we're gonna add in the back of the middle, and it should be good. Hopefully the sand helps out Bass a little bit more, and it will get him a little more comfortable with the tank. But I'll give you guys an update on this in a few hours once it's kind of calmed back down a little bit. But I do want to throw you guys back to the other day. We went out fishing. We ended up catching a fish. So I figured, let's show you guys that nice fish. So let's go do that, yeah. Well, I just didn't want to scratch the boat. Fuck. There you go. Oh!
That's the eat I was looking for.
I'll get out of your way. Yeah, okay, in a second. I got wet.
I got soaked.
Yeah, I was gone to the next day. We are back and better than ever. I do gotta show you guys Kevin and Bass's tank. Look, they're big chilling in here. I just fed them not too long ago. I thought I should have filmed it. That was a big mistake. But actually, hang on, let me turn off this blue light. You guys can't see nothing. There we go. Now you guys can see. You can see all the algae that has grown in like the past few days. So we're gonna have to get the old magnet scrubber back out, huh, Bass? Oh yeah. Kevin don't like it. Bass don't mind. He just kind of watches me scrub. Kevin gets pissed. He tries to eat in the scrubber, but you know, different strokes for different folks, you know what I'm saying? I did just want to, I don't know, show this video off to you guys. It's a little just tip, trick, hack. I wanted to show off the beautiful Smartbot that I am now using in my day-to-day just aquarium maintenance and fun, you know? But Mr. Peacock is doing good. Mr. Gar is living life. Look at his little fins go. He's going crazy. I almost like the Gar better than the Peacock, honestly. Peacock's pretty cool, but I don't know, Mr. Gar is really cool as well. And same thing with this tank over here. The old planted corner tank is doing beautifully. We do need some shrimp to go in this tank, actually. So if any of you guys either work at aquarium stores or know of either an online retailer or someone who I can get into contact with to get some beautiful looking shrimp at a decent price, or if you guys are feeling generous, send me some shrimp and they can go into this tank here. Or I do have a little nano tank still kind of just sitting around waiting. Maybe once we build my editing desk, we could do maybe like a shrimp and micro fish tank just for in there. That's about all I got for you guys. I know it's kind of a short, probably boring, not a super exciting, not a super upbeat video like we normally would do, but I had this on my mind, wanted to let you guys know about it, and there will be links in the description down below if you guys want to check out this Smartbot on your own. Please go ahead, use it. I think it is a great pump. I ordered a big flat line, like a 2-inch or a flat hose, I should say. The big 2-inch mama. So that thing's gonna pump out water like that. It's gonna be in and out. Water changes are gonna be way, way quicker. And hopefully we will get the best of this pump here in the future. So thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you all in the next video, and goodbye.